Liverpool versus Everton, controlled by a very public Tranmere fan. No referee has taken charge of anywhere near as many Premier League games as Mike Dean, nearly 500, and yet remarkably, this is his debut at Anfield. His Wirral roots used to be an obstacle to getting those appointments. Mane. And Origi through the middle, and past the stranded goalkeeper. And this year's Anfield derby opens as last year's closed with a goal from Divock Origi.
And I might have to inform you that might be the best pass I've seen this season. That was nothing short.
How about that for a pass? And it's Sadio Mane, full of electricity, lovely ball, super finish. And Shaqiri has seized his moment. But Trent Alexander-Arnold with the most delightful of diagonals to tee the home. Iwobi, and Michael Keane has pulled one back for Everton. What an opening 20 minutes to the derby.
Don't you just love this game? I've got to say to you, it was definitely a rehearsed.
So it's Lovren forward, and it's Origi who brings it down and scores fantastically. That's bordering on the amazing. Lovren's lob from the back. And here's Mane. And now it's Alexander-Arnold, the right back on the left wing. Doesn't that say everything? Shaqiri's unmarked. Mane's there too. And it's the perfect end to a wonderful first half display by the runaway Premier League leaders.
I mean, what a goal this is again.
There's Bernard and Richarlison. Well, it's a properly prolific first period. An emotionless marker. And Firmino's up to his tricks. And that is 5 from number 5, Gini Wijnaldum. This is the most prolific Merseyside derby since 1933.
I've got to say I'm not happy with Ronaldo.
Without defeat, and they have done it in style. Marco Silva turns on his heel, maybe for the final time.
Going forward, it's for him to find the balance, and surely there's an interesting battle.
Here they come.
Because that's what they do, the bully teams in there. And then once the bully, such intensity, it catches the vast majority of teams out. It's not
match commentators Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville alongside Martin Tyler.
And Spurs, who haven't won an away seconds here for Tottenham. And it's a goal for Spurs. What a start here, Harry Kane. The shot initially diverted onto the bar. There will be a VAR check on his position, but Kane reacted so smartly. Robertson, Fabinho again looking for Firmino. Out for a penalty, but Henderson has followed up, and that is the equaliser for Liverpool. That's a rabbit pulled out of the hat. A home goal for Jordan Henderson.
Well, the goal is no surprise. Maybe the source of it is.
Referee is going to have a look at it. He's given it. Whoever thought Anthony Taylor. Just over 15 minutes left. And Salah drives in the penalty, drives Liverpool into the lead. It's been a long time coming, but they've got the league leaders. It does. In shades of the Champions League final with a Mo Salah penalty to see off Spurs, but this time and away go Norwich City. Played so well. Here's Origi. Liverpool looking for the first Premier League goal of the season, and it's an own goal. It is a catastrophe for Grant. Gets it. A couple of deflections take it to Firmino, and Salah's in. 2-0 Liverpool. He's off and running. And not yet 20 minutes gone.
Another top scorer, 2 years running in the Premier League, has made the start he wanted.
Corner from Salah, and it's free, and Virgil van Dijk puts his imprint on this opening half an hour of the season. And it's a free header for Origi, and it is 4. into the box will do damage against better teams than Norwich.
Wins to keep Norwich in the Premier League.
And here's Pukki, and that's what he does. And it's 4-1. They couldn't cope with him in the Championship. And Liverpool, in this moment, couldn't cope. 20 for Liverpool. The first 3 points of the new season are theirs. Norwich City's brave approach.
For leadership, Virgil van Dijk, those broad shoulders, that grand hysteria. Anfield invites back on. It's inevitable. Those in red could hardly be more clear. It's pretty gory. Overwhelming hope against looming horror. Off Cresswell, Alexander-Arnold has delivered, and Wijnaldum has scored! With a classily steered header. That's such a clever finish. This is such a clever team. Alexander-Arnold. Snodgrass with pace, that's a very good header. And a prompt West Ham equaliser from Issa Diop. And Liverpool's extraordinary sequence without concession. Finally, Rice. Fornals! West Ham lead at Anfield. Never mind that. Liverpool trail at Anfield. Pablo Fornals off the bench. Spread. Robertson. Salah is right through Fabianski, and it's 2-2. Crucial, huge for Liverpool. Whose shot could just land here for Alexander-Arnold. Touched in by Mane, and Liverpool lead 3-2. Sheer force of will. Bloody-minded, red desire. They have to win. The end. And Liverpool are a dozen points from paradise.
Seen in the Premier League for a long time.
Well, obviously that back five outnumbers the front three, if you like.
No matter who you're playing, and that's where it's coming across.
And the rivalry is pretty sharp up here on the gantry as well. Van Dijk. Oh, Manchester United have been vulnerable from corners, and Virgil van Dijk makes them play again, and the league leaders take the lead. And Mata was way offside.
He's in.
Salah. Mo Salah. Can he finish things off here? He can. It is 2-0. Salah gets a goal against United to wrap up yet another Liverpool win. But goodness me, they've had to work so hard for it.
I've not heard that song sung here for 30 years, and if you're a Manchester United player, that will sure be a write-up.
Into this iconic arena, this is Anfield. Liverpool could go an astonishing 22 points clear today. Actually, Chamberlain looking to get in a position to shoot! And Liverpool score right at the start of the second half. This has been a challenge for them. Yet this season for Firmino here, and Jordan Henderson! The procession to the title continues. Liverpool are champions in waiting, and they won't be waiting long at this rate. Henderson, and it reaches Mo Salah, and you just know what happens next. Mo Salah makes it 3-0. These are men on a mission to win Liverpool's first title in 30 years.
Well, Jordan Henderson scored the second, and he's just...
It's Roberto Firmino, it's Salah! He's bundled that one in. It is number 4, a second half performance of champions. You are going to win the league, Liverpool, and we do believe you.
Well, from the moment Buffal lost possession.
Liverpool showed that they will be champions with that.
To your commentators, Jim Beglin and Jim Proudfoot.
Manchester, with their hopes remained implausible, rather than go head-to-head. For Leicester to push out, they can't get too far out before he comes back in again. It's a brilliant header. Roberto Firmino claims the goal. The winner against Monterrey, the winner against Flamengo. His place in Liverpool history, indelibly written, and he's now... And the second goal, Origi almost involved in the action straight away. Peels for a penalty, given. Michael Oliver, never in doubt. Another huge goal for Liverpool, another huge step towards 2020's coronation. Alexander-Arnold flashes it in, 3-0. Irresistible, irrepressible, irrespective of who they're playing. How do you stop them? The answer is, it looks increasingly likely that nobody works for them yet. Alexander-Arnold, brilliantly hit. He has had a wonderful night and thoroughly deserves that goal. Liverpool tearing Leicester apart. The Foxes have been well and truly hunted on Boxing Day. But no time to take the free kick. Champions of Europe, champions of the world, and now...
Anfield has become a fortress, but for Arsenal, the scene of one of their greatest cricket holders ahead of them from the Kop. And it goes again, Martin 1-0! Well, it was coming for 40 minutes. Alexander-Arnold finally got the service right, and a leaping Joel Firmino. That's a lovely little touch. Was there a pull on Mo Salah? Yes, there was. Penalty kick. Anthony Taylor spotted. Salah with his left foot scores. And Liverpool doubled their advantage just over 3 minutes into the second half. I don't think David Luiz can have any complaints at all. Lovely ball by Fabinho. The skill from Mohamed Salah into the penalty area. Mo Salah! Oh, it's absolutely sensational from Mohamed Salah. The skill to get beyond David Luiz. The blistering pace to hold off Monreal. And the pinpoint finish into the corner. It's a familiar tale between the tip. And here's the chance for Torreira, and again, and it's 3-1. He wriggled away from the first challenge from Jordan Henderson, and then kept his head and side-footed it into the corner. And there's still 6 minutes remaining, and Arsenal reduce the arrears. Liverpool 3, Arsenal 1. Oh, that would make... And there goes the whistle. Liverpool have set a new Premier...